Hi ho, I'm Igroglaz and today I'll tell you secrets and tips in Idle Cave Miner. This is guide for new players. First tip, quite unusual one, it's microcontrolling. It's called microcontrolling. To demonstrate it, I'll remove some heroes. So the thing is that when your, for example, rig or some other miner, which go first get resources and go back to dump it, you could skip the part when he go back. So let him take some resources, then you unequip it and equip at the same time, very fast. So if you do it, you skip the part when he go back. When you push stuff, for example, it could be useful. Now, what about where to put your gems? That's the most common question for all new players. It depends on your strategy. First, if you play passively, like I play passively, it means that I open the game, I got resources, different ones from different worlds, so I go each world by turn, get resources, then I spend these resources to upgrades, and then I exit the game. If you play like this, you have one priority. If you play clicker with a clicker or just actively clicking with your mouse, you have different priorities. Most of the players advise you get Maya as fast as it's possible because she could smelt ores right on when she kind of got it. For example, in this mines, in coal mines, she would be useless because there is no ore. So instead, better to take Rick, of course, because he has chance to double coal mine. But in other places, for example in the caves, it's definitely a very good choice if you play actively. Again, the thing is in this game that your team doesn't affect your gains when game offline. So if you close the game, it doesn't matter what levels miners you have, which miners you have here, it doesn't matter at all. The only matter when you close the game, it's your floor. So for example, this is 384 floor, and at this floor there is a fixed amount of resources which you get per hour when you close the game. That's it. You could increase it by with upgrades, which called like offline time, to increase your offline time, or you could buy in the shop upgrades to boost your offline rewards. So what does it mean? It means that buying Maya, it's worth only if you play actively. So if you like open the game and whole day you have it open, or like at second display when you're at work, it's all right to buy it. But I made mistake when I bought it, because actually I play offline. So if you are offline player like me, this is the worst choice to buy Maya. It's much better to buy offline time, for example, because in this game your best friend, by the way, is this stats tab. In stats tab you could find a lot of useful information. For example, your maximum offline time, you see here on top, maximum offline time, and for me it's like 6 hours. By default it's only 4 hours, not too much. That's why you want, if you are offline player like me, you want to put all your resources, all upgrades into this offline time to increase it at least till like 6 hours, because it gives you a lot of, it will give you a lot of resources. If you are online player, then of course you want to get Maya, you want to get Kemo, who could make refined gems. Yeah, you could go with Leon, because he gives like boosts another miners speed. For most new player, which team to take. Let's talk about it. The best team for new players it's Rick, because it's very easy to upgrade him. You need only call to upgrade it. So it's quite possible in 1 or 2 or 3, depends how you play, days you could get call to upgrade him like till level 3. At level 3 he starts doing AoE, so with one blow he could destroy like 2 squares, which is nice. And overall he has very big strength, a nice storage, so he is very good, and he double call. It's first. Then this guy Adoy, because he has endless storage and his efficiency it's in general huge. When you push through levels or when you farm, it's your best friend at the beginning. Then very nice hero Frankie. I think if you have doubts which hero to upgrade, Frankie is your best choice, because with his huge AoE and very nice this straight line which blow through all field, it's the most used character among all setups. It doesn't mean that doesn't matter. Do you farm dragons, mountains, or coal pits? Frankie would always be useful. So super important hero. And AoE heroes A3 and Broker. Yeah, I want, by the way, upgrade Broker finally. It's kind of your AoE heroes which make huge AoE. That's why kind of it's your priority at the beginning. So when you just start to play, you want AoE. Even if you play actively with a clicker, you still want AoE, because it would speed up things. Where to put your gems if you do not want to buy Maya, Chemo and other active heroes? First thing, it's offline time, I think. So if you play in offline time, it's most biggest reward. Also you could increase offline rewards. Another way where you could put your gems except these offline rewards, it's your forge. So a lot of people, they recommend it like a priority. Each forge could be augmented with gems, like regular gems, like violet, red ones, rubies, sapphires, emeralds, and it's nice to do it. But there is option to spend your donation gems into making forge outputs, double forge output. So there will be chance like each 10th item would be doubled right now here. So first you want to upgrade your fast forge. Fast forge, it means your first one, because it costs only cheap to upgrade it speed, this forge speed. You need these violet gems. They are very cheap and easy to get. While, for example, this one, you need some special stuff, which I do not have it yet even. So your first forge, you could put a lot of gems in it, but at first you just put 10 or 20 in each forge to double output. Later you want to get a lot of upgrades in your forge. So it's your big priority, upgrades in forge, because they do not reset when you make prestige. Thing is that rewards from prestige, they matters much they are more important than upgrades in forge, permanent upgrades in forge. for mining power. So at first, when I just started to play, I focused on mining power because I thought, oh, so huge boost from this simple copper ingots. So it's so easy to boost. But then I noticed that mining power for having maximum upgrade, it's only 50,000%, 5 E4. Like E4, it means 4 zeros after dot. So it's not much if we would compare it with our souls upgrades. So you see, it's like E9 already. So you should, in these forge upgrades, you should focus, okay, mining power, it's important, it's good to have it, but do not focus on it too much. For offline players, it's the most important, it's offline time, so you want to put all your resources in offline time. If you active player, then of course tap damage and mining power. Mining power is also still a nice thing to have, so I leveled up it a bit, but it affects not so much. These forge upgrades, mining power at first when you just start, they affect not so much. Later on, when you like from uranium, affect from 0 to 500 with the first level. It's a lot because it doubles every time. Each next tier of resources it doubles. And final advice, it's to make prestige as often as possible, not like constantly, because awards in prestige depending on the gold which you get. So first, before making prestige, you should go to the depth, maximum depth which possible for you, then farm several hours there, so you would get a lot of gold, and after it make prestige, like claim souls. I think once per day making prestige in each world, because they are separate, it's a good thing to do. And finally, small concept, because maybe not all people understand how to farm this game actively. The thing is that you should farm, if you want to click, you should farm level where you could destroy everything with one click. So in my case, for example, if I'll go here to level 49, with one click I destroy all these squares. This way you clean levels much faster. But as it's only level 49, I have here only 30% useful tiles. So like 30% tiles which consist of something good. But still it will be much faster than if you go to regular level, because your clicks, they won't make anything useful here. So I hope this video was helpful. Please subscribe to my channel. I make guides in best idle games. Have a good day.